On Saturday night, the Indiana Fever traveled to Connecticut riding the momentum of one of their wildest wins of the season, a 114-106 overtime victory over Chicago, where Aaliyah Boston dominated in overtime and Sydney Colson's late heroics helped force the extra period. The Fever entered the game on a 2-game winning streak and had an opportunity to make it 3 straight for only the second time this season. A victory would also move them within half a game of New York atop the Commissioner's Cup standings ahead of the championship matchup on June 30th. Connecticut came into the night struggling but received a major boost with Brittney Griner returning after missing 2 games because of a rib injury. Her presence immediately strengthened the Suns' interior defense and rebounding. Indiana, meanwhile, was still monitoring Sophie Cunningham's elbow injury after she missed the Chicago game. From the opening tip, the game was physical and competitive. Connecticut struck first with back-to-back baskets to take an early lead before Caitlin Clark answered with a step-back 3 and later found Natasha Howard for an easy basket to tie the score. The Sun continued attacking through Olivia Nelson-Ododa and Aaliyah Edwards, but Indiana responded every time. Aaliyah Boston knocked down a 3, Clark hit another deep shot, and Kelsey Mitchell buried a 3-pointer to give the Fever their first lead. Neither team could create much separation during the rest of the opening quarter. Both offenses stayed hot, trading baskets until Indiana carried a slim 1-point lead into the second period. The second quarter followed a similar pattern. Every Connecticut basket was answered by Indiana. Clark attacked the rim, Mitchell found her shooting rhythm, and Boston continued making plays inside. Indiana's defense also stepped up with several key stops, including multiple blocks and strong rebounding that prevented Connecticut from building momentum. Mitchell caught fire late in the half, scoring several key baskets to help Indiana build its biggest lead before Brittney Griner scored just before halftime to cut the deficit. Even so, the Fever entered the locker room firmly in control. Connecticut came out with much more energy after halftime. The Sun quickly trimmed the lead with improved ball movement and timely 3-point shooting. Clark answered with a jumper before both teams traded baskets throughout the third quarter. Every time Connecticut threatened to take control, Indiana responded. Clark continued scoring, Boston controlled the paint, and Mitchell added timely points to keep the Fever ahead. Still, Connecticut refused to go away. The Sun closed the third quarter on a strong run, cutting Indiana's advantage to just 3 points heading into the final period while the home crowd sensed a comeback. The fourth quarter quickly turned into a battle. Connecticut briefly grabbed the lead after forcing turnovers and converting in transition. Clark immediately answered with another 3-pointer to put Indiana back in front. Then came one of the night's most controversial moments. Brittney Griner appeared to extend both elbows into Clark, yet after an official review, the foul was still called against Clark. The decision left Indiana frustrated and only increased the physical intensity of the game. Clark responded the best way she could. She knocked down her 5th 3-pointer of the night to extend Indiana's lead before Connecticut answered once again with back-to-back baskets to keep the pressure on. Another hard screen from Griner sent Clark to the floor, but no foul was called despite Indiana's bench demanding a whistle. With the game tightening, Sophie Cunningham delivered the biggest spark of the night. After being quiet for most of the game, she buried consecutive 3-pointers in less than 20 seconds, then added a driving layup before knocking down another 3 to complete an incredible personal scoring run that completely shifted the game. Her late explosion gave Indiana the breathing room it desperately needed and effectively ended Connecticut's comeback hopes. The Fever closed out an impressive 85-75 victory. Clark led Indiana with 25 points and 5 assists while controlling the offense throughout the night. Mitchell added 19 points and provided consistent scoring for 3 quarters before Cunningham stole the spotlight with her fourth-quarter scoring burst. The officiating decisions involving Clark are certain to generate discussion, especially after the missed calls and controversial foul review. But despite the physical play and constant challenges, Indiana never lost control when it mattered most. With the win, the Fever improved to 8-5, extended their winning streak to 3 games, and moved within half a game of New York in the Commissioner's Cup standings. More importantly, Indiana appears to be finding its rhythm at exactly the right time. If you enjoyed this breakdown, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest WNBA coverage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.